Hi guys, it's Keith and I'm back with another review on the TLSFx range of pyrotechnics known as their third generation pyrotechnic range. And what we're going to look at today is an actual hand grenade. So the previous videos I showed you the distraction devices. That was the flashbang, the multi-burst, also the thermobaric, and I also showed you the smoke screen as well. So today's video is an actual hand grenade that's going to fire out dried peas in the form of shrapnel, which is handy for using in airsoft games. Could also be used in paintball, and I do believe that TLSFx have a range of paintball pyrotechnics that are specific to that sport. You wouldn't want to throw paintball pyrotechnics when you're playing airsoft, because airsofters aren't going to appreciate being covered in paint, but they do have a range just for paintball, and the airsoft range of pyrotechnics would also be useful for paintballers as well. But what we're going to look at today is an airsoft grenade. It doesn't fire out BBs, as a lot of you have commented on. You do get products that fire out BBs, but these ones fire out dried peas. I'll give you a close-up of the grenade, how we're going to use it, and then I'll let you see one going off, and you can look at the spread on it, and we'll look to see how far the shrapnel actually flies. The guide in airsoft in the UK is that a grenade is a 5 metre kill radius. So we'll see if the grenade can actually match the rules of the game that we play. So let's have a look at the grenade itself. There you go. So if you've been watching the previous pyrotechnic videos, guys, on the third generation, you'll note that this is very similar. It's got the fly-off handle, or the spoon, and you've also got a ring pull there with the safety pin going through the actual handle to hold it in place. So the way we operate this is the spoon, or the handle, is held against the palm of the hand, and then the ring pull is twisted forward to release the catch, and then pulled back the way and then out to the left to pull the pin itself. Once you've done that, the grenade is live, and really you want to have a target to actually throw the grenade at. If you don't have a target, you don't want to run around with this in your hand live, because if you trip up, let go of it, it's going to go off. Okay, so choose your target, twist it forward, pull it back again, and then out to the left, and that's the grenade live. It's only going to detonate when the spoon or the handle is allowed to fly off, and then that will strike the fuse in the actual handle itself, and then it will blow up. So I'm going to ignite this, I'm going to put it down in front of the camera, we'll watch to see how long it takes to ignite, and then we'll see the actual shrapnel as it flies away, and we'll look to see how far that's going to throw the shrapnel. And when I say shrapnel, I do just mean dried peas, and the casing here is made of a very hard cardboard, and this is just plastic, so nothing that's going to really endanger anyone. Okay, so let's set this up to go off. So there's the hand grenade sitting down on the deck at the moment, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to ignite that, and we'll see what's actually inside it, because to be honest, I'm not sure if this one has dried peas in it, or if TLSFx have supplied me with one that actually contains powder or paint, which is more intended for paintball rather than airsoft. But whatever the contents of this, doesn't really matter. You'll get to see how the thing actually works once it's been ignited. So I'm going to release the safety catch, I'm going to use the ring pull to pull the pin clear of the hand grenade, and then you watch as it actually detonates, and we'll see the blast. Okay? So, as I said earlier, spoon goes firmly in the palm of the hand, the ring pull is pushed forward, pull back, and then pull clear. So this is now live. I now need to get rid of this fairly quickly, throw it towards the opposing team, or just throw it into an area where I intend it to go off. So let's put this down and see what happens. Now there you go, that was really impressive. That was an almighty bang, and you'll notice that that's left powder all over the road surface there. That bright orange powder came out of the grenade, so this is more of a paintball device rather than intended for airsoft. If it had been an airsoft grenade, then what you would have seen is dried peas coming out of that, but they both work in exactly the same principle. The airsoft hand grenade is going to spread BBs, or dried peas actually, over roughly a 5 metre surface area, and the paintball grenade is going to expel some paint or powder. It's not actually going to go very far, but the detonation itself, if paintball uses the same kind of on our system is we use an Airsoft, then over a 5 metre kill radius, guys should be taking their hits. So let's have a look and see what has been left on the road surface other than the orange powder. So here we have the fly off handle, and also there we go, the cap that the handle flew off of. So we're looking at roughly, if we're going to use meters from where the detonation took place, that's roughly 1.5 meters away from the epicenter of the blast, we'll call it. Epicenter makes it sound like it was a nuclear explosion. It wasn't quite that good, but it was a very loud bang. So if you're playing Airsoft or Paintball, the blast itself is really going to catch people's attention. So that's the top of the grenade. Let's look for the base of it. From where I am at the moment, all I can really see is the casing. So what we have here, that black casing there was round the grenade holding the powder in place, and this really is just powder, it's not paint. It's very orange, brightly coloured, so if that goes off in your clothing then you can't really disguise the fact that you've been hit. Part of the grenade there as well, and I can see some parts of it over here. So what we're looking at here is another part of the actual casing itself, piece of the black casing, and another piece over there. Just zoom in. So from where the blast went off, that's roughly about 3 meters away from where the blast took place, and I don't see anything any further away than that. So there you go, and that was a TLSFx 3rd generation Pyrotechnic. Because it had powder in it, it was intended for paintball. However, the Airsoft version is going to work exactly the same as that. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.